Welcome to Guns and Gear Network, everyone. Appreciate you tuning in. Today I'm going to show you a DIY Special Operations Plate Carrier IFAK. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. So today we're going to look at a DIY of a Special Operations style IFAK that is designed to go in behind a plate carrier. It is really designed to go into the pouch where your plate carrier plate goes into. So I don't know if this one company actually came up with this concept or who really did, but they do sell these kits, and that's what got me interested. I'd seen them around, seen them on the internet, seen them on YouTube, and I was trying to figure out a DIY that made sense for everybody to save a little money, and to me it's a little more there's a couple DIYs floating around. JJ over at Reality Survival has done a DIY on this same kit, utilizing like a food saver, the bags, vacuum seal bags, and he's also done an actual review of the original Focus Research Group kit. Now the originals, once you tear them open, they are done for as far as the bag itself. The contents still be good, but it's kind of a one-time use bag. I was trying to figure out a way for people that didn't have the food saver type vacuum seal bags and that system to be able to do this setup and make it make sense. So that's what I researched and figured out to do. So cost on their website is about $160 if you want to buy one of their kits. My kit, I've got about $65 in the whole thing. And I've actually added some items that they don't currently have in their kit. So you can save a little money, and I think my kit makes pretty good sense, but we'll kind of show you. So we're probably used to seeing something like this on a plate carrier or somewhere, and it's kind of bulky and big. You might have it on a battle belt, whatever. This is probably the standard when it comes to first aid kit or IFAK bags, is something like this in this size. So it always got in the way of trying to figure out where to put it. So if you look, mine, I have this exact same contents that's in that bag, but they're already on here in that bag that we're getting ready to show you. So I would always have an outside tourniquet somewhere mounted on your kit that's easy access. This actually has scissors and the IFAK in a pouch. Up to you. You could ditch the pouch and just figure out a way to mount the actual tourniquet to your MOLLE and just stick the scissors inside your MOLLE. However you want to do it, up to you. But I would recommend still, no matter with this kit that I have showing, I would probably still do something like this with a plate carrier. So this could be used for civilian contractors, military, law enforcement, anybody that would carry a responsible armed citizen, a chest carrier, chest rig style plate carrier. So how it works is it's inside of your pouch in here. You would reach up, grab the Velcro that holds it. Mine, I actually have a tab here, and I'll show you all this here a little closer in the video, but you just simply grab this. I would hold the plate with my hand so it doesn't fall out, because you're releasing that cover that holds it. Then simply fold this back over so your plate does not fall out, and then you have your contents right here. So let's take a little closer look at what's in the kit itself and how it's constructed and so forth. So we'll take a look at that. So my idea was to have a bag that you could make your own. It's reusable, so you could do that. You could also use this setup inside of a backpack. So like I have a backpack that actually has a insert in it, so like a bulletproof insert, and I could do this also in the bag itself. So the way I did it, show you what the bag is. They are map bags, and I found them on Amazon. I think they were two for like $12, give or take $1 or $2. So these are the cheapest ones I could find. I figured a map bag's a map bag when it comes to, I'm not going to be using this a lot for maps. It's just going to be stuck in my plate carrier. It's going to stay there until I ever need it. So another cool thing about being in a plate carrier is it protects your contents. Something like this, if you would happen to get shot, even if it went side to side and didn't actually penetrate anything of you or hit your plate after it went past through this, it could damage contents in here that you may critically need, such as a chest seal. So that's one thing to think about. With this system, it is protected in behind a plate carrier. So again, here's the map bags. I'll have in the section below all this information. I'll even show JJ's video. I will show the company. I also have the Amazon affiliate store that'll have a lot of this contents in it. In fairness, I did look everywhere on the internet I could find, including eBay, Amazon, wherever, for the cheapest prices for the contents in here. And that way, if you want to search around, you can get it for these prices, and I'll go over prices as I show you in the contents. So this right here, it doesn't really have like a zipper or anything. You just got to stick your thumb in here and pull it apart and open it up, and then we'll go over all that. So first thing is, quick call out combat gauze. What I did was, this had a little bit of air in it. So to get it more compact, I poked a tiny hole in it, and then I pushed the air out and put a piece of duct tape right there to seal it back. Gloves, I have two pair of, these are the vinyl gloves. Vinyl or nitrile is the ones I would recommend, not latex. Some people have a latex allergy. You don't know who that would be, possibly, that you would be using it on. Sometimes they'll have the right identification showing they have allergy, but sometimes they will not. So nitrile or vinyl is the safest way to go with that. So these were not in their focus research group kit. Is some basic wipes, some alcohol wipes, cleansing wipes, things like that. I just added that because it's small and compact, easy to add. They also did not have this, which is a Mylar survival blanket. When people go into, with a gunshot, sometimes they'll go into shock. You want to be able to keep them warm to get their blood back to their extremity so it's not pooling in the center of their body. So this right here is handy to have, easy to pack because it's so thin. The next thing is an NPA. If you look, it's got this weird stuff going on that you're probably not used to seeing. That is actually paracord. And the reason I did this, and there's actually, Focus Research Group has paracord on theirs, and we assume that it's done for the same reason I did mine. It is to keep this shape and not, so it does not collapse when there's pressure put against it inside this kit. So this right here will keep this nice and in shape, the correct shape to allow the airflow to go through the best way it can. So just 550 cord ran through once, and then I took a skewer and gently pushed it back through so it's doubled in there. If you want to run it through once, that's okay, I guess. Twice definitely is going to hold this hose open to the correct diameters the way it's supposed to be and not get a kink in it. So got that. The jelly for the, or lubricant for the NPA itself. Now, I did find these. You don't have to buy these, but I actually found from the company, Focus Research Group, right there, says it. This used to be called something else, like frog skin, or I don't know, frog something. But anyway, I found these on eBay from a vendor, and they were $8 for 2 packs. And these are the Z-Fold Strip 3" by 4 yards non-woven bandage. So plugging up holes, what this is used for, made in the USA. Again, you can search around, make this kit your own. That's the cool thing about these bags that I found. You can make it your own and figure out what you think is best to put in it. So I kind of wanted to mimic what they did to show you that. So here is a decompression needle that was in theirs. I found this one on, I think, eBay, and it was, let's see, how much was this one? $11. A SWAT T tourniquet. I don't think these are in theirs, but it's a nice addition to have this in your kit. Now I have 2 tourniquets at a minimum on me at all times if I'm wearing this setup. So this right here was, let's see, the tourniquet, $11. I think I found that on Amazon, maybe eBay. Theirs did have this. This is safety pins. There's 4 of them, and theirs had 4 of them. I did put these, most everything in bags. So this right here is in a little clear bag. You can see what it is. Theirs had this also. It is, I think they classified it as a 4-inch elastic bandage. It's nothing more than like an ace wrap. You can buy these at Dollar Tree for $1. And they usually come like round, so they're all rolled up tight and they're round. What I would suggest is do what I did and make it nice and flat. So I just made it the wider and just folded it over until I got it nice and thin. And I made sure it fit inside of a Ziploc sandwich bag. So I made it the width of the sandwich bag itself, and that way I could keep it in here and protect it. Do not zip these down tight. They'll get air in them and cause the packaging to be thicker. So just don't worry about it. It's not going to matter. You can, this way it'll compact down nice and flat inside the pack itself. The last thing that was in theirs, and it's also in mine, they did not have this brand, but they did have some chest seals. These are the Halo brand. You could use whatever that you feel like you want to use, but these are non-sterile occlusive wound dressings are what they called, and then you can find others. Chest seals. So that is the whole kit itself. Now, the bag. I did make one adjustment to the bag. If you look at the original bag, which is here, this is the packaging that it came in. I bought 2 of them, and they're like $6 a piece. So here's the zipper bag like you would see it, and it comes with this string. Now you can use this string, nothing wrong with it. You can cut it to size. I had some scrap 550 cord laying around at different lengths, so I did take this off and add 550 cord instead. One thing I did do is if you look here, you'll see this. I took duct tape and folded it over where the hole was, and then I poked the hole back in it. This will reinforce it. I don't want to get in a situation where I'm trying to jerk this out of the chest rig and then all of a sudden this tear somewhere in here and I can't get the pouch out. So I want to make sure I reinforce that with some duct tape, and now again, just about whatever length you think is appropriate, but now I have this little pull handle. I just simply grab it and it slides out. Because this is plastic, it's pretty slick material, so it slides out of most anything, even including if you had a backpack, had it in a backpack and pretty, crammed in there. So let's show you how I loaded mine and the best way to do it. What you're going to have to do, I had to fold this over on mine, on the Halo seal, to get it to fit. So you stick that in there first. Then what you're trying to do is create an even height across the bag here. So put that in, kind of start pushing down the air that might be in it. So over here in this corner, because this is a similar height to this, stick that up in there like that. This I put in one corner up there like that. Stick that in there like that. Like I said, just pay attention to different heights within the bag, so you're trying to fill in those voids to make it pretty even across the whole system. Alright, so this I just simply kind of fold it up like that a little bit, stick it in here. Alright, so what you're going to do is go ahead and start snapping. You can hear it snap. Run it back through until you get almost to the end right here. And then you can hear the air start going out. Get it down nice and flat as you can, and then go ahead and seal it all the way like that. Now, it's not vacuum sealed, but it's all the air's out of it. If you look how thin that is, turn it around, and so forth. So there you go, guys. So there is the DIY system for the you know, like I said, call it special operations, call it what you will, but a special operations style IFAK that goes in your plate carrier. So anyway, guys, hope that was helpful. If you got any questions, post those below. If you got any experience with something like this, be sure to share it with us. Have any suggestions or anything like that, maybe a different bag. But I think for the price point, again, about $65 for all this. Again, I will have in the section below down there some more content information, some videos, reviews, things like that from other YouTubers, and also the Amazon affiliate store that'll have a lot of this content in it if you want to create your own bag. But I do suggest, if you want to save the most money you can, search around eBay and all that for the cheapest prices, and then put your kit together how you want. So anyway, guys, because some of this stuff I did have laying around, like the alcohol wipes and the gloves and stuff, so I did have that on hand from other kits and just had it on hand. So I did not include that really in the price of this total build. So anyway, guys, hope that was helpful. If you got any questions, post those below. As always, like, share, and subscribe. Bring another video shortly. Have a great day.